Some of you will be more used to creating splines and shapes in Adobe Illustrator. So we've just jumped away from Cinema 4D for a moment to talk about how we work with splines coming from Illustrator. There's some things we need to consider when we prepare Illustrator files for use in Cinema 4D. So let's take a look. First thing is to make sure your text has been converted to outlines. And if we just click on the word Sport and come over to the Layers panel and just toggle these buttons, drop those down, we can see these are all individual paths, so that's all good. And the same with the H. Just twirl those back up. Next thing is to look for any paths and remove those. So if I press Command semicolon, yeah, we've got some paths here. So we can try and find out where they are. I happen to know they're here in the guides in the plus layer. So I can delete a guide, and also if you can't find them, just right click and make sure Lock Guides is unchecked. Then you can select them and just delete them. And that's got rid of all the guides in our file. The next thing to do is to make sure that the 0 points, which are usually in the top left, are in the center of the artboard. So if you can't see your rulers, just press Command R. I can just toggle them like so. And now we can come over to the left here, click, and you'll see this crosshair appear. If we drag out, we are going to then use these handy little guides to center up the 0 points on the artboard. That should be in the right place, but I never really trust it. So I choose to select all my artwork with Command A. And then I'm going to go over to Window, if you can't see it, find the Transform panel, and we are slightly off. So I'm just going to zero this out and then just press Return. And you can also come over to here and change the values there as well. So with our text made sure that it's converted to outlines, our guides removed, and our artwork centered with the 0 point in the middle of the artboard, the final thing we need to do is to save a copy. I'm going to save a copy, and I'm just going to name this underscore AI8, and you'll see why, because when I save it, the most vital thing is to change the version to Illustrator 8 and press OK. You can ignore these warnings, just OK those. And now we have our logo prepared and in a format that we can import into Cinema 4D.